Hi guys, it's Shriya here and welcome back to my channel, My Perfume Diaries. In today's video, I will be talking about 4 new fragrances from M Caffeine, and I have tested and tried these and I'm ready with my review to share it with you guys. So let's begin. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे channel पे subscribe कर लिया है, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. All of these 4 fragrances are from M Caffeine and this is from their Fienne collection. So this is the series of fragrances that are released by M Caffeine under this Fienne M Caffeine. And the first perfume that I want to talk about from Fienne series is Midnight in Bombay. Now, Midnight in Bombay looks like this, where you can definitely see like a deep mocha glass here with coffee beans on top, which kind of clearly gives you the hint of what this fragrance is all about. They have a story with this fragrance and they have also mentioned the notes breakdown, which is just amazing. These days, Indian brands are doing so well in terms of packaging, where the packaging is so, it's so cohesive and any detail that you need to know is actually present on the box itself. You really don't have to go and check out the websites and find all the details. So the bottle sits here comfortably inside this box, and this is how the perfume bottle looks like. Really love the color on this one. This deep chocolatey reddish brown color that you see here, it's super gorgeous. You can see the juice because this is a see-through bottle, and Midnight in Bombay with Fienne M Caffeine is mentioned right on the bottle here. Love the packaging, simple yet effective, and looks very sexy. This deep color, absolutely love it. These are all 100 ml bottles that I'm showing you today, and each one is priced for 899 rupees. Steal deal. Yeah, these are so affordable, and I've tested and tried these. The quality is really good. So let's test out the sprayer on this one. Sprays the product really well. Such a nice sprayer, diffuses the product so well. And the scent profile on this one is like a love child of YSL Black OPM with Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle. Like, this just has, like, this perfume is a perfect love child of these two fragrances. Midnight in Bombay has notes of pear, pink pepper and neroli. The pear in here is definitely giving me that La Belle feel. Mid notes of coffee, bitter almond, jasmine and licorice. Base notes of vanilla, cedarwood, patchouli, cashmere and woods and chocolate. I think we are starting off very strong with this fragrance because this one is a strong like for me. I love the note of pear in my fragrances. I think it is such a juicy yet such a cooked and sweet kind of a pear in here, mixing up with all of these notes and a little bit of chocolate and white florals. It's just enhancing the pear that's in here. Love the scent profile because this is something which is kind of like a advanced flanker to La Belle as well as YSL Black OPM. I love the kick of coffee that I get in here with the touch of chocolate. The woodiness is adding a lot of maturity in this fragrance. Definitely see this as a very sexy fragrance, a very date night appropriate fragrance, something that I would love to wear in the evening and nighttime. Although it is a fruity floral fragrance also because of that pear and the jasmine and the white flowers is present in here. But overall, the other notes when they are mixing in with this one, it's definitely making it more dark, more mysterious, more gothic, and something which is more like sexy and mysterious. So love this one, and Midnight in Bombay is such a right name for this one. This is something that I would love to wear during evening and nighttime, and I think it just kind of like the name is so appropriate on this one. It has a very sexy sultry vibe to it. Like think of somebody who's wearing this deep dark reddish chocolatey brown dress which is off shoulder and it's a satin and it's very well fitted with a deep dark lipstick and hair updo which is like kind of like loose and the curls are oozing out, and the whole body language is very confident and very sexy, and you're like sitting and sipping your drink and just having a good conversation in a bar or somewhere. This is the kind of vibe that I get with this fragrance. A definite date night scent. Performance wise, this gives me 6+ hours of longevity, and sillage and projection is medium to moderate. The second perfume from the Fienne series is Vanilla Muse. Now this one I had the smaller bottle as well of Vanilla Muse, so I definitely know the scent profile already, and most recently I have actually finished Vanilla Muse that I had the smaller bottle, and I ended up picking up the bigger bottle now. So this is what Vanilla Muse looks like. Such a beautiful golden bottle with kind of like this again see-through bottle where the details are mentioned right here, manufacturing details are written behind. The bottle is very classy, looks very beautiful, definitely will look so pretty when I display it here. So I love the packaging on this one as well. Simple, sleek, yet very effective kind of a packaging. Again, the box has all the notes and the mood of the perfume is captured in here. Now this one has rum and hazelnut and vanilla ice cream in the opening, then has lily of valley, peony, geranium and raspberry, and base notes of vanilla bean, sandalwood and whipped cream. Now this to my nose is definitely a bakery-ish vanilla, but also with a lot of freshness to it. When you think that there is rum and nuts here with some ice cream, and the nuts are kind of giving me a reminder of some pistachio gelato. Okay, that fragrance for sure. And also the Care pistachio line, which is again duping the same Kiali fragrance. This is a very gorgeous vanillic ice cream kind of a fragrance with a lot of freshness, nuttiness, and that fluffiness of whipped cream in it. It does not feel like a very dense, sticky, dark vanillic fragrance to me. It's not syrupy in a way. It's kind of like a fresh, fluffy, soft vanillic fragrance to my nose, and the freshness is very prominent in this one. So despite being like a very sweet and a bakery fragrance and also a gourmand fragrance, this has a nice freshness and fluffiness to it. So I really enjoy this one. I wouldn't call this as a unique vanilla scent because it kind of reminds me of a pistachio fragrance, but this is something which I can wear it on every single day. Like, this is something which can be a signature scent for someone, and this is something that you can wear on everyday basis, even in office or for like casual wear in all seasons. Like, this is not that sweet to be worn only during winter or rainy season. This is no season specific kind of a vanilla fragrance, and also performs decent. Again, I get around 5 to 6 hours of longevity. Projection and sillage is mild to moderate, but I think for the price, the scent profile is really gorgeous. And if you are into vanilla fragrances but you prefer like a clean girl vanilla scent, this is something to go for. The next one from the Fienne series is called as 007. Now this one is from their men's collection. Definitely it is a manly sort of a fragrance, but I can call this a unisex fragrance as well. Now there's something written about the mood of this fragrance which I totally can relate to, so I want to tell that to you guys. It says that this scent is intense, exotic and rich, which I definitely agree with, and it is made for men who cherish the finer things in life, combining luxury and mystery. I kind of feel that this fragrance exactly explains this mood. So, it's kind of saving my work here because it's whatever they have written, they've just written it right. This one opens up with some oud, citruses and saffron, middle notes of oud, sandal and amber, and base notes of amber, musk and vanilla. Now you hear oud in the top notes and you hear oud in the mid notes, and you'll be like, this is a very strong Middle Eastern kind of a fragrance which has lots of oud in it, and no, I cannot wear it, must be very warm. But I'm going to break this bubble because this is a oud fragrance, but it is very fresh. Although all the notes are warm like amber and oud and everything, but no, this is a distinctly fresh oud fragrance. Like, the wood part of it, like the oud, is still not dry enough. It is still being processed and it is still kind of green. It just has this green oud effect going on, sort of herbal and earthy, but it's also very fresh to my nose. I think this is something that you can wear during daytime for sure. Like, it's not something which is very heavy on oud or wood and that you have to wear it during evening and nighttime only. Has a hint of spicy kick to it, but also is a very fresh, a very soothing kind of like a fragrance. Is kind of borderline warm, but not to the extreme warm, somewhere which is very balanced. And this one does remind me of one more perfume. I think it was called as Black from Ajmal, Black Carbon. From Ajmal, it had a very similar vibe to this. Like, it was fresh in the opening, but it had like oud and woodiness in the dry down. This is kind of on the similar lines. So think of a wood which has like fallen onto the river, and the river water is gushing through it. So the wood is in the process of dying and in the process of drying, but it is getting those water splashes on it, and kind of that freshness is building up on that wooden surface. That's exactly what this perfume smells like. Gives me a longevity of 8 to 9 hours. And projection in sillage is medium to loud. The last perfume that I want to talk about from Fienne series is Slow Kiss. Very interesting name. And this one is said to be smooth, warm and mysterious. It is made for a whisperer of romance. This fragrance captures stolen moments by the sea and love letters. So definitely kind of is warm, but also freshy again. And the color combination just screams freshiness to me. Now this is how gorgeous this bottle looks like. Love the ombre effect that's going on here, like from this deep orange to a brown to a black. Really love the packaging that they've done here. This has top notes of pear, ginger and cannabis, middle notes of geranium and sage, and base notes of musk and leather. To my nose, this is a straight up earthy, green, and a woody kind of a fragrance. Okay. So the geranium, out of all the notes that are mentioned in here, to my nose, geranium, sage, leather, and musk are the four notes that come out very prominent. This is definitely very earthy, very green, very aromatic in nature. And although lavender is not listed in here, but my nose is perceiving the note as lavender. Like it is kind of very calming, very earthy, very green, and very dry kind of a fragrance. And yeah, my nose is perceiving a lavender note here, even when lavender is not here. And something which kind of will work well in an environment where you are working in pressure. So I think this is something like which will keep you very calm headed when you're working in office. So I find this more to be like a formal scent, something that you would wear when you're wearing a business suit, something that you would wear when you're like wearing a white shirt kind of a situation, like a business meet sort of a situation. So this one also performs really well. I get around 8 to 9 hours of longevity, and the projection and sillage is kind of loud on this one. This really created a strong scent bubble around me, and I was like projecting this scent throughout the day. Borderline got a headache because of this, so I thought that this was a very strong fragrance in itself. So these are the 4 fragrances from the Fian series from M Caffeine, and this was my overall review on these 4 fragrances. Obviously, my top picks are the Vanilla Muse and the Midnight in Bombay. This fragrance and this fragrance, both the girly fragrances basically I loved more than the fragrances that were meant for men. So that is my overall take on these fragrances. I think 899 rupees ke perfume, this is a very good deal to have. These fragrances are good in quality and not very synthetic and perform decent in Indian weather. So overall these get a 10 out of 10. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like my content, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, and I'm gonna see you very soon in my next video. Bye.